Catherine Fulvio at Tossy Kitchen. Catherine, how are you?
I'm in great form, thank you very much.
Catherine, I'm very, very excited about this. Some lovely flavours and what a day for it.
I tell you, this sings of sunshine, but yet it's a good, hearty, wholesome soup. And it's very easy. These are all the ingredients that you can get, you know. So it's a curried chicken noodle soup. So we'd start with our gas on, and it's 3 steps to it. You make the broth, then you poach the chicken, and then you finish with the noodles and the finishing touches, the elixir.
Yeah, the elixir.
The elixir, which I'm going to show you later.
Can't wait to see the elixir.
I'm telling you now.
Don't know what it is, but it sounds cool.
And edible. Right, gets you a bit of oil in here. Okay. So you just start with that, warm that through. First thing we want to do to make our broth, because we're poaching the chicken in the broth.
Yes.
So the broth has to be good.
Yes.
So we're going with our garlic. So just whack your garlic like that, get the skin off.
Yeah.
Like this. And then just knuckles forward, fingertips back, just slice your garlic into skinny slices. You can chop it, you can do what you want with it, it's fine.
No bother.
Right? So then in that goes. So you start and just let that garlic warm up. The next key ingredient in here is the curry powder, and I'm going just with a madras, a mild madras. I don't want this to be super hot, but you can dress this up as you want. You can go with the hot chilli powder.
But sometimes when you put in too much of the hot chilli powder, it only tastes of chilli powder and you don't taste anything else.
Yeah, it overpowers a little bit. And what I'm looking for really here is just a rounded flavour.
Yeah.
So we're warming this guy up here.
So the madras will be nice and mild.
Yeah.
There's a small bit of sweetness in there as well, Catherine.
There is.
Just a tiny bit. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favourite now.
Yeah, it's nice.
And you have to be careful with it because there's turmeric in it as well.
Yeah.
And turmeric stains.
Yes.
Yeah, as I learned on my granite counter at home. Yeah.
It's good for us though.
Yeah. Now, the Italians, this is not an Italian dish, but the Italians have a lovely phrase, when the garlic starts to dance, it's done. Can you see the garlic just hopping about there a little bit?
There, yeah.
Yeah. So in goes now your curry powder. And you got to cook off that curry powder, but you can't burn it.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll just give this a quick stir around. See, the oils bring out the flavours of all the spices. So don't shy away on this part.
Yeah. And
But
that's why you
watch
don't
it like
throw
a
in the
hawk.
spices later on, Catherine, isn't it? You want to release the flavours now.
If you put them in later, you just get this kind of woodiness. It's an awful texture, but also you just don't get the rounded flavour. That's in danger of burning quite quickly, so we're going to move on now with the broth. So this is just chicken stock.
That's it.
This goes in, and I added a bit of water to it. That's in the recipe.
Yeah.
And the other ingredient that goes in is coconut milk.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So again, this is giving us more sweetness and a more rounded flavour.
Yeah, it'll give that creamy texture as well.
I love a bit of coconut milk.
Yeah, same as that.
Yeah.
Catherine, this is all very, very healthy, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is.
You know, if you're looking for something different that's full of flavour and good for you.
Yeah, it's something that suits the kids perfectly. It's something you can actually bring to work. There's got a lot going on in it. So that comes to the boil, but we're not finished with the flavouring yet. I just didn't want the spices to burn, so I got the liquid in. There's more flavours to go in. I have lemongrass to put in. I have black peppercorns, and these go in whole. Odd as it sounds, it's really nice when you're enjoying the soup just to get that crunch of a softened peppercorn. It really brings warmth, and that's why I steer clear of the really hot powder as well.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because you're getting the warmth in there. So that's just
a
little bit. I've half the recipe here, Dahi, just so you know. So if somebody's making it at home and they're following the recipe that's on, you know, Facebook or whatever, it'll be double the quantity.
Double that.
Yeah,
so don't worry.
Don't worry. So now, ginger. No, it's my favourite. Honestly.
Love it.
So we're just going with skinny slices of ginger, and this is going in. And did you know you can freeze the ginger? I know we've said that a few times before, but I find the frozen ginger works best when it's just grated.
Yes.
So if you were to freeze the slices, it's very soggy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And I like the bit of crunch in this.
Yeah, and say if you put the whole piece of ginger into the freezer, you just grate it in and put it back into the freezer again.
Back into the freezer.
And you can grate it straight from the freezer in.
Yeah.
That's all good.
No wastage. Yeah.
No wastage
and if
at
you
all.
wash it really well, you don't even need to peel it before you freeze
and all the goodness that's in the skin as well.
Lemongrass. So we're just going to trim the lemongrass and we'll check the outer layers and see what they're like.
I never really know what to do with lemongrass. I like the flavour of it, and sometimes
Yeah.
at the beginning I thought you could eat it, but you can't really.
No, it's very woody.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with it. So I always say to people, you either bruise it, so you get it like that, you get the handle of your knife and bruise it and put it in and lift it out later.
Yeah.
Or you cut it really skinny. And if it goes in really skinny, it kind of blends and you're not kind of getting a bit of bark.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it really... I'm absolutely with you on it.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing worse than getting a chunk of lemongrass because it's not digestible, you know.
And what do you prefer to do with it?
I'm going to cut it skinny.
Okay.
For that, I shall put the glasses on.
Oh, do.
I don't trust myself with the sharp knife.
Safety first.
Yeah, exactly. So just let the back of the knife just get your little skinny bits in, like that. You see, and that'll just distribute nicely.
Yeah.
And all those little rounds will just break up a little bit, just like an onion would if you sliced it too.
You can even get the smell from here, Catherine.
Oh, it's just a lovely thing. And did you know you can freeze the lemongrass as well?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now, it does change colour a little bit. It kind of goes more brown, but you can cook it from frozen.
Yeah.
But you still get all the flavour from it.
Yeah. Now, will you go all the way down to the bottom of that, or stop when it gets white?
No, I will. I keep going right
you?
down to the bottom, but I don't need it all.
You don't need it all?
For this recipe, just for this part.
I love this. I love
yeah.
the smell of it.
Oh, I think it's such a lovely ingredient. See, this
so
is what I'm
nice.
saying. There's kind of like
fresh.
all the summer tones in this, but it's not a summer recipe per se. So then, this comes to the boiled eye, and that's your broth.
That's it.
Yeah, and then we'll swap it over, because then you put your chicken in, and you poach the chicken in the broth. And the chicken takes about 20 minutes to poach, so I did that for you already.
So, are we talking chicken breast or chicken thighs, or...?
I go with the chicken breast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then let me lift this out, and I'm going to show you how we shred it.
Oh, you're going to shred it?
I'm going to shred it, yeah. So you poach it whole. I cut it in half just to speed up the poaching a little. But
could you cut it up before you throw it in?
You could. It'd be diced chicken. It's just a different texture in the soup. The shredded chicken is really nice. Now, the other ingredient that can go in now are the noodles. And these are just your egg noodles. You can break them up, because they're kind of easier to serve when they're broken up, because they're shorter. But it's supposed to bring you bad luck.
Oh,
so
we don't want that.
We'll put them in whole, like that. And what you're going to do then is you're going to give it a little stir around in a second.
Now, Catherine, can I ask you about the amount of noodles? Because this seems to catch me. Like, I get coppered pasta as well, and I get coppered rice. How much will that feed? One kind of ball like that.
I think for a good hearty supper, I'd want one per person in the soup.
In the soup,
yeah. In the soup.
Yeah.
But if I was having it now for dinner, I definitely think about 2 per person. Do you know, if you were having, not in the soup, but for other recipes. So you just need to loosen this up, give it a bit of a stir dye. Now, next thing we need to do is we need to...
like the noodles more?
I do, yeah, I do. I think the chicken like that is lovely, though. So poached.
So you shred it like this, Maura.
No, but see, when you poach it inside in the
softer,
it's really, really nice.
See,
much better.
that's the thing. If you poach it in the
It takes the
liquid,
flavours,
you've got
Catherine.
all the flavour, as opposed to just boiled chicken breast.
No, you're right.
And that's the difference.
You know, I remember years ago when we used to go on diets, you'd be boiling chicken breast, and that's all you'd have, and you'd be kind of just so disheartened by it.
I know, yeah, you're
It was
right.
just this white thing that didn't
I know.
taste of anything really.
Yeah. And this is super healthy.
Yeah.
And we're on the home stretch now. So we're just going to break this up.
Yeah.
And then it's all about just the finishing touches.
Yeah.
And I suppose when you poach it as well, Catherine, it's much softer consistency
of course,
and more succulent. Because sometimes if you were to cook it in the oven, it can, the outside would be too hard to put into the soup.
Yeah.
All that,
And even if you're reheating this as well, it'd be nicer because it's in the
Good.
broth.
No,
as well
you're
as the
so right,
noodles.
yeah.
And you know what? There'd be nothing wrong with putting an extra couple of chicken breasts in there while you're poaching, and keep the remainder for the sandwiches the next day.
Yeah.
Because you've got gorgeous lemongrassy curried flavoured chicken. Now, there it is shredded. 2 forks does the job. Really easy to do.
And back in again.
Goes back in here with your noodles, which are just beginning to soften there now beautifully.
How long does it take to cook those noodles, Catherine?
Oh, they'll be done in 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's
the dinner's nearly ready now.
Yeah.
So in that goes like that. And then you got to finish it. Okay. So to finish it, what we need is... back here, this is our elixir.
The fish sauce, is it?
This is you can smell it.
You can. What's happening? So, yeah.
And lime.
And lime.
If you mix fish sauce and lime together, you're onto heavenly flavours. So give your lime a bit of a warm-up.
Yeah.
And you literally just get... I'm a real old-fashioned girl now. I brought my own juicer down. This is very old-fashioned.
Yeah, I love them. I still have one of those.
You get so much more from it than when you just squeeze the lime.
You got to work out.
You got to work out at the same time.
Great arms, great arms.
So this goes in like this, and I'm actually going to put a little bit in. I've one I've made ready to serve you now.
Lovely.
So just put a little bit in there for you.
Yeah.
And then this then just goes in with the fish sauce in there, and you're good to go.
And you're good to go. So how long then? We just cook it up for another while after that, is it?
Just until the noodles are done.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's serve it up
Looking
now.
forward to this now, Catherine, I have to say.
Yeah, so in that goes.
Fish sauce goes in there. You have to be careful with the fish sauce because it can overpower other flavours.
Yes. And I probably will put another bit of lime in there, and I'll come back and fix it now in a minute.
Yeah.
But here we go.
So
now I find to serve it up, I have this down to a fine art. You go, first of all, with the tongs to get the noodles out, right? And then you can go with your ladle to get the broth. Otherwise, it's just one big mess all over the kitchen.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Yeah. So you learn from experience,
Yeah.
and then the broth is just divine.
Full of goodness more as well. Very low calories.
And,
as well.
everyone's...
It is actually low calorie.
Yeah.
using broths now, like beef broth or...
Yeah.
You can buy them in the shop
You
now,
can,
actually made up
you
already.
can, yeah, but they're so...
quality ones.
People are like using them all the time for like health reasons, even just cooking everything in a broth.
So you have a fancy...
I have a fancy presentation plate for you now because I'm showing off from Wicklow, you know. There we go, and then just a little bit
more
of
of the
There you go.
We take it off.
Sure. Now look at the
I'll taste a little bit of everything together. I just want to taste the chicken as well to see.
Yeah. And you can break
great.
up those noodles if you find them kind of awkward to deal with.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
Catherine, this is beautiful.
Oh my God, it's so warming and gorgeous.
Yeah, it's very
There's a
different.
nice, lovely sweetness in there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What are you going to
Love
make
it.
next for us?
I'm going to make brookies.
Brookies.
Oh, yes.
We'll
Sweet
explain
treat.
that. We'll explain that a little later on. RTE.ie/food for the recipe, and the QR code is on.
That's right. Now let's pop to the weather.